Good day. How are we doing? It's another beautiful day here on the island, and I'm heading down to the beach to go and check out sunset. I thought I'd bring you with me. So this is where I go grounding a lot of the time because of the nice palm trees that you see here. Here we are. When we were down here the other day and I did the live stream too, because they didn't like what I was saying. They didn't like the fact that I was pointing out a lot of the inconsistencies, the deceptions, the blatant, outright, flat out in your face lies. The tide was in, so the water came right up to here. Right up to here. So today, we can see the crabs much better. Do you want to see them? Do you want to see the crabs? Okay. Can you see any crabs yet? Have you seen any yet? Let me know if you see a crab. Let me know. Good day to all the beautiful souls watching this, and to all the dark ones too. There's a lot of YouTube videos about narcissists, and many of them are going to tell you exactly what I'm about to tell you, so just take this as further confirmation. Imagine that you've done something new. Imagine that your life has been a difficult struggle, and that you've recently embarked on a new project that will hopefully change your life. Imagine that in order to embark on this project, you've learned new skills, worked tirelessly for 18 to 24 hours a day, catching sleep when you can, not because you're being pushed to do this thing, but because you've got a passion for it, and you're enjoying what you're doing. When you tell people about this, they could react a number of different ways. They can be indifferent. They won't care one way or another. They can be exciting. It doesn't have to match your own, but they'll at least try to be excited for you. Mild jealousy, they might just be envious, but they'll admit it to you, and they'll try to be excited. Concern, they may very well be truly concerned for your well-being, and they may need a little time and more information before they can get on board with what you're doing. If the person you tell reacts in any of these four ways, they are absolutely or could definitely be a real friend. On the other hand, they may react in other ways. Anger. For whatever reason, the person will get angry with you. It may not be entirely clear, but it may be very obvious, and they'll dismiss you and your new thing. Severe jealousy. They will accuse you of having done something that's hurt them, that your actions have caused them pain in some way, and that you are betraying them in some way. Anything to put you on a back foot, start you having to defend yourself, completely pissing on your parade, and maybe even making you second guess your actions. Acting out. They'll cause a scene about something completely different. They'll bring up an old argument concerning some other person. They'll take the attention away from your news and make it all about them. They'll be disingenuous. They might claim to your face they're on board with your idea. Maybe they'll even help. But when it comes down to it, they will only ever hold things up, drag things out, or try to change the outcome to somehow in some way benefit themselves. If the person acts in any one of these ways, they're not your friend. They're a self-interested individual with narcissistic traits that could indicate narcissistic personality disorder. If you've got someone like this in your life, it's up to you how you deal with them. Might be a close friend or a relative, a loved one, might be a romantic partner. There's a couple of options depending on your relationship. You may not be able to just remove this person from your life. And depending on the relationship, you may not have to. If you're dealing with an acquaintance, you may not need to remove them. Most of our friendships, really just acquaintances anyway. So if this person's someone you work with, or a member of your group, you can pretty much ignore them. Nothing they say is of any consequence or importance. You can continue to be amicable and friendly, but you know that this person will never help you in anything. If you're dealing with someone you had considered to be a friend, you have a difficult choice to make. You don't necessarily have to cut this person off. You have to be careful how much you share with this person. The best thing is to keep them at arm's length. Don't share information, particularly important information. Treat them like you would a stranger as far as that's concerned, because to all intents and purposes, that is exactly what they are. If you're dealing with a member of the family, you can either do one of two things, option 1 or 2. Or you can cut them off and out of your life. This one's up to you, depending on the relationship. Close family members are sometimes difficult to cut out of your life. And you may need to be the one who leaves. If this is a romantic partner, you have a difficult choice to make. But you will have to live with your decision. If you choose, you can try to work around it, do your best to placate the person, but you will find that you spend as much time, if not more, trying to keep this individual happy, and it will take the energy away from what you're doing. Know that you will probably end up having to give up your new thing, or it will fall apart because of the fractured attention it's receiving. Cut them out of your life entirely. The fact is that this person is not your friend and will not help you to achieve your goals or to realize your dreams. In fact, they'll more likely than not either sabotage or destroy your venture in some way, or they will take control of it and push it into a different direction that benefits them. This subject applies very much to people who are waking up. We find ourselves in communities of people who have never met each other in real life. These people range from friends to enemies. But online, it's a lot easier for people to be disingenuous, dishonest, and deceitful. You need to be able to discern yourself. Not everyone can do that. In order to discern, you need to know yourself. It's a big cliche, I know. There have never been truer words spoken. If you know yourself, and you know your own heart and your own mind, you will be centered, and your intuition will be a feeling strong enough for you to not be able to dismiss it or ignore it. you will know that the thoughts that you're having are coming from your true self and or the higher authority and intelligence responsible for the creation of this realm and us. I don't always get it right, but I definitely recognize the signs quickly, and I'm able to protect myself from the potential fallout that always comes when dealing with a narcissist. It's not an easy situation to deal with. I can't tell you what to do or which choice to make. It's something that you need to do yourself. I do think and hope that those that are lost won't stay lost. They'll realise one day, and they'll wake up, and they'll make amends for what they've done through their actions. You'll know them by their fruits. Only you know what's best for you. For whatever decision you make, know that I'm a friend to good people, beautiful souls. I will always be here to chat about it if you need to. Be excellent to each other. Have a wonderful day in a wonderful way. And remember, the truth is not for everyone. Not everyone is on the same path. And there are many people you will have to leave behind. And this is why we handle people